Hello, hello, everyone. Betty Ray here. Welcome to my business page. Thank you for joining me and my guest Elena, all the way from Mexico today. Hello, Elena. Thank you for joining me. I'm so glad you took time out of your holiday to come on live with me. How are you enjoying your time?
Oh, very great. I wouldn't have missed it for the world. Thank you so much for having me. I mean, it just worked out that way, right? Because I vacation when I can, the spur of the moment, and this is the spur of the moment. So um, I'm glad that it
Nice.
happened this way. This I can show some a little bit of the beach back there.
It looks wonderful. I'm here in central Alberta, Canada, and we woke up to a very frosty morning. And so I am really jealous. Elena is a fellow business owner, and she's originally from Ontario, Canada. Don't get to meet her in person, but we do a lot of Zooming and we've got to kind of know each other over the years. And someday we'll meet in person. But I wanted to bring you on, Elena, and I'm so glad, like I say, you took your time out of your holiday. Um, if you could just tell my followers a little bit about you and a little bit about why you came into the digital world.
Well, thank you. Yes, I'm from Toronto, Ontario. I am born in Canada, but my background is Italian. But I am a wife, a daughter, a mom. Maybe not in all that order, but and a grandma. So a nana. They call me nana of two little boys, beautiful boys. And what brought me to this is, I'm a bookkeeper by trade. What brought me to this is simply that is being able to spend time with my family and also to travel the world. That's always been my bucket list from the moment. Actually, a little secret: when we first went on our honeymoon, the first thing I did was I opened up a bank account and started putting X amount of dollars in one savings account just simply for vacationing, so that I could have a little bit, from our budget, right? So, needless to say, almost 45 years later, now with this business, I don't have to worry about my savings account anymore,
Right.
because my business takes care of that, right? And it even helps as a tax write-off too. So we have our meetups, and like I know there was one in Calgary. We had one in Ontario about a month ago, which is, where all the business owners meet up and, we hug and collaborate together. So, yeah,
Ellen is you're breaking. Ellen is breaking up a little bit.
being the,
That's sorry, Elena.
oh,
The joys of the internet and the pros and cons. But we know she's like I say, a
let's
long
see.
ways away from me. So yeah, we can get you every. You're just coming in and out, but that's all right. We're getting it.
Yeah, I'm just seeing if it's better. Maybe it's the internet here. I'm not sure, but we're just going to try that.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah,
That's the obstacle. If these are all the obstacles that we have in our working world, I would take it every day.
absolutely. So you found this business so it works perfectly that you can do all that traveling. It doesn't stop you, hey?
No, and
No,
that's my goal, is to focus on. Sorry, I'm just going to plop you maybe the inside here.
yep, no,
We have a better internet, right? Okay.
yeah,
There's
yeah. Okay.
yeah, that's the reason, is the flexibility, to take off when I can. Because my business right now, as a matter of fact, like as we're talking, I have, future entrepreneurs looking into the business and how they can get started, which is taking part of my vacation, but that's okay. That's the whole reason, is that we can, share that we can be anywhere at any time and be able to share the opportunity to everybody. It's open, it's worldwide, so why not?
Right. Some people may think, well, I don't want to work when I'm on holidays, but it really isn't like that, right?
No, not at all.
No, you have it set up and it's kind of working behind the scenes while you're enjoying the beach.
Correct, correct. And
Yeah.
I don't need a station like a desk or something like that. All I need is wherever that is, the phone. You kind of forget where the
Out on the balcony or inside or on the beach if you got
on the
good.
beach. Yeah, yeah. I have my phone with me.
Oh, lost you again there a little bit. Hopefully she'll come back on. I don't know if she can hear us. So yeah, that's the one benefit of working online is really you can do it wherever you are from a phone, a computer, wherever. And like I say, our system just is working in the background when you're not. And I really enjoy that too. That part of it, whether for me it's a road trip or at the lake or a destination holiday. So yeah, I it's a one big bonus. Um, Elena is still frozen up there. I know some places the internet isn't as good. Um, Oh, we totally lost her, but she'll maybe come back on. Anyways, if this is the first time that you've joined me on my page, thank you and for joining me. I'm a digital business owner for 7 years now, and it has totally changed the way I do things now. I make my own schedule. I design my days around how I want them. I work from wherever I am. Right now, I'm just sitting in my office. I have a bit of a cold. Um, bring her back on.
Sorry about that.
All right. I've just been telling people how the flexibility, and I was saying I've been working. I'm at home. I have a bit of a cold, and I was just saying, and you get to work from Mexico on a beach. So the benefits of that. So
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. So, and it's funny. Yes, that's one of the hurdles is the internet, but usually the problems aren't look at you were gone for, a few seconds and it's back again, right? So it really isn't that big of a hurdle. What, I don't know, what did you find coming into our system was the biggest surprise to you? Like what that you didn't realize you were getting? Like what has been one of the biggest benefits, other than like the financial and the flexibility? What were you most surprised about our system? Like, what did you find the system offered that surprised you?
oh,
Again,
wow. Well, coming from a brick and mortar business, and like I mentioned before, as a bookkeeper, I'm well aware of what it costs to run a business, a brick and mortar business, and other than our investment, which is everybody, and this is a legitimate business. If you don't invest in something, run. That's all I can say,
absolutely.
because right, yeah, just literally when like if they say you don't have to invest in anything, even in my prior sales, I still needed to invest in a business, and let me tell you, it's not as much as when my husband opened up his mechanic shop. So, so
Right.
there's a big difference.
Abs-
So the overhead, there is no overhead in the sense of after your initial investment. We use our cell phones, we use our laptops anyways, so that's that's your working tools.
right.
Also, I've got to say, our community that within our system, and the automation in the background. Of course, number one is the training. Um, right? I
Yeah.
mean, even on the workforce, you do get training. I don't know. Do they still do that now? I remember they would give us some training. You have a couple of weeks to kind of figure out what you're doing, but we have continual training here.
Absolutely. As an educational assistant, well, I when I first started, I was a hairdresser when I came out of school. Of course, I did do training for that. But then later in years, when I made a switch, when my knees were so bad, I went into the school system, and I I loved kids and I had lots of patience, but I can't say I had any training really. And then when they did send you, I sometimes wondered, what did I get out of that, other than a day away from the kids and a free lunch?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
This I love because it's continual and they just updated our system, which is great. Um,
Did you
yeah.
find it easy? Like, let's face it. Did you find it easy at our age?
Oh, I still struggle. Like, I mean, there's a lot of things that I mean, and then we struggle in every different ways because a lot of people use different kinds of social medias. The people that we've met through our business, um, some are more savvy, tech savvy than I would be, for example. But I'm actually now proud to, for say, today I was showing my husband how to upload a picture from his phone, right? And save it to his notes because this way he has it on his fingertips,
Yes.
right?
Yeah. It
Yeah.
does
And
make you feel good, doesn't it?
yeah, it's like, hey, I did it. I know how to do
I
it.
know. I've learned so much too. And honestly, at my age, I feel that the learning is good for me. It's good for me. It keeps my brain working and yeah, like I've just loved it. And I have more time to learn now. When I was younger, although I see these young parents that have started the business and they're doing so well, which is good, but at the same time, you're busier when you have little kids and stuff where now we have more time to
We have
focus
more
on
time.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. When you talk about the running costs of things, and oh, now my head went, I forgot the word you used.
Running a
Um,
business.
yeah,
The overhead. The
yeah, the
overhead.
overhead. Sorry, that's what I was thinking. I, I, I knew that, but you kind of forget about that and you take it for granted now that, yeah, because even me, when I had my hairdressing shop, there was always something, the heating, the electricity, whatever,
Taxes.
taxes and all that. Yeah. Yeah.
Although
So
we still pay our taxes. I mean,
yeah,
sorry,
for the
but
amount of money.
yeah,
Yeah.
but if you have employees, like I don't have an employee
No,
unless I want to hire my
no.
husband, but why would I do that? No.
But I had a building, so I had to pay the taxes for my building,
Exactly.
so that my phone bill and well, I guess you have that too. But
Yeah.
yeah, so that was interesting. Yeah. I uh oh, now I'm losing my train of thought. That's what colds do for you, I tell
Yeah.
you. And um what was I gonna say? Oh, I don't know.
Well,
Gosh.
while you remember, I just wanted to mention, like, while because you said I'm on the beach and stuff, but you'd be surprised how many people. Well, I think everybody's on their phones at the beach. They have
Oh
little kids
really?
with their phones. Of course, they're watching their little programs and stuff just to keep them entertained
Oh
and
my
why not?
god.
So I just want to be able to like, hi, guess what? Since you're on the phone, make your phone earn money for you, kind of thing, right? And
Absolutely.
help those young families
Yeah.
and get them. Yes, and that's also at that point because I am in Mexico and I am learning Spanish, so it's actually wonderful practice that
Oh
I
yeah.
can really, because that's where you want to learn a language is being in the country the language, right? So the majority of them are speaking Spanish.
Yeah.
And for me, that's me. I push myself. I speak to them in Spanish, and if they look at me cross-eyed, then I know I said it wrong. That's
I only know the basics, and I do try to use those words too, and you hope, but good for you to learn more. Yeah,
yes.
I'm not very good at pronouncing um, names and different words. I just do not have a talent for that. But yeah, good for you to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. So what was I going to say now? Does it bother your husband when you're working and you're holidaying? No.
No, no, because I'll just, just to tell him, like he knows what the business is about, that I just need to, allot maybe a half an hour here or half an hour there. And then
Yeah.
the same time, I still have my aging parents, which my daughter is in charge while I'm away.
Nice.
And, so she texts me saying that there's something something came up with the PSW. It's something that I get every day myself. So it's a good thing that she gets to see what I do
Oh,
as in personal life.
well, that
So
helps you.
No, that's okay. But she reached out to me. It's a good thing I heard my phone. But and while I was chatting with her, I just responded to some emails that business wise, and that was fine. I mean, we're at the beach. Where it's not like it's taking
Yeah,
up any time, right?
yeah. Well, that's awesome. That's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that, and I'm glad. I'm so glad this business for me has brought me so many new acquaintances, friendships. You know, yes, it's, we all want to earn and we all want to, be able to travel. And there's just so much more. I've found the connections and all that just such a blessing, So I really appreciate getting to know you, Elena, and taking your time away from that lovely beach.
No, no, not at all. I love it. I mean, like you said earlier, the only thing that we haven't met in person, and
Yeah,
we will one day. We will.
yeah.
I hear that there's some meetup coming up soon in April, I believe.
Oh, yeah,
So,
yeah. I'm excited too.
that's already working in my head that maybe I got to work around that as well.
Yeah, that's
But
kind of in between us. Is that what you're thinking? Yeah,
yes, yes.
yeah, yeah.
So
Be a good one. Hmm.
yeah, and we've grown our friendship through our business,
Hmm.
and because we support one another. And I really appreciate you because, like you were saying before, don't know everything. We've probably been in the business about the same time, but our experiences are a little different,
Yeah.
right? Like you said, even though we have, or we think we have more time now, but life gets in the way,
Hmm.
and that's the flexibility as well. When you need to take a pause, you take a pause.
Yes, yes. That is one benefit of this business. You can take that pause, but then you carry on as if, whereas if you had a brick and mortar, you can't do that. Like I remember having appointments, and something came up. I mean, I'd have to reschedule them. Or when I was at the school to get time off. Yeah, it was impossible.
And
So
having that backlog, right? Because now with your clients, you have to, they catch up with their appointments that you had canceled or whatever. Whereas with this here, it's sharing the opportunity, which I find is I love to do that. I love to share. I'm not keeping it all for myself, and it's not about the earnings. It's also about like you said, keeping our mind sharp as well,
yeah,
keeping active,
yeah.
being integrated,
And helping others, right?
and helping others. Paying it forward.
Yeah,
So a lot of people also get afraid of the word business, and right away they freeze up. It's like, no, no, I don't want to be involved in a business.
right.
It's like a franchise,
Yeah,
and we've had that experience with franchises in a brick and mortar business. With that, you have to pay royalties, you have to pay advertising. It's extra money to be spent, right?
yeah. Oh, yeah. So you've experienced it that way. I never have. Yeah, that they do call this like a mini franchise, or I've also heard people in our community calling it like a little business in a box,
Correct.
and it's all there for you, so that just to plug in and play. So yeah, so it's for somebody our age. It's perfect, and we do have a community of 50 plus, and it's growing all the time. I can't believe it. I can't keep up.
I
Yeah,
know.
so that's really really kind of a cool thing, and so I encourage anybody. It's not ever too late, to to start something new or to start this. Yeah, I don't know what the oldest person is in our group, how old they are, but
Oh,
yeah,
remember her name. But anyway, yes, she's about 82 now.
is she? Yeah, good for her.
Yeah,
Wow.
now that I got her name has escaped me, but oh my gosh, she's so sweet, and she's out in BC, I believe.
Okay. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. Good for
And
her.
there
Yeah,
is no age, right? There is no age. You have the internet, you have your laptop or your smartphone. Everybody's got it. Like I said, well, they don't have their own personal ones, but they
yeah,
know how to use it better than I am. Like
yeah.
my 8-year-old, he's like, Nana, do this, do that. And I'm like, oh.
I know. Oh, I know. But yeah, and to keep up with the technology, it's really kind of helped me. And I mean, that's where the world's going, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
But
So
yeah,
why not
uh,
let it work for you, right?
yeah. But I don't want to keep you any longer. I want you to get out and enjoy that time. So if anybody's at all curious and interested in checking it out. It doesn't cost anything to check out. Yes, once you take after taking that first step and checking it out, there is a small fee to go the next step, but it does have a 30-day back money guarantee, and so really there is no risk. So yeah, and so if you're interested, you can reach out to Elena at what is your website, Elena?
Oh, thank you, Debbie Ray. It's www.elenaragno, ELENARAGNO.com. So
Great.
easy, just my name. Yep.
Great. It's www.bettyrae.ca. So yeah, just give us a shout, send us a message on our Facebook or whatever, and we'd be glad to help you. Anyways, everyone, thank you for joining us. If you have any questions, please reach out. We're here. That's what we're here to do. We're only here to pass on the information and to help you out. So, anyways, Elena, thank you. Thank you again. And go and enjoy that sunshine.
Thank you. And in Spanish, adios, which means see you later.
Okay. Bye for now, everyone. Thanks for joining.
Ciao.
Bye.
Bye.